In no other area of our lives do men have more insecurity than around sex, penis size, and female preferences around sex and penis size. In fact, research actually tells us that 70 to 80% of men feel unsatisfactory with the size of their penis and have insecurities about it. And so one of the reasons that we are doing this particular lesson is to dispel some of the myths around this and to talk a little bit about what research actually says in this regard. And so one of the things that you should know about me actually is that I have recently, over the last 3 years, done my own research in this realm in the relationship world. I've done about over 100 different interviews with women in person and have about 1,000 different survey responses from women, and have asked them very pointed and directed questions regarding their sexual experiences and sexual preferences. And I'm going to share some of that with you here as well. And some of this is based on science as well. So I'm going to get into some of the stuff that I have found directly, and I'm also going to get into some of the stuff that research has actually shown. The first thing you need to understand about women is that the penis size that they prefer is actually in line with the averages that most men have. And so here's a study that I pulled for you guys. It's the title of this study is Women's Preferences for Penis Size, a new research method using selection among 3D models. Basically what this research showed is that showing women, men, 3D models of men and the penis, women actually preferred penises that were slightly larger than average. So the average penis size erect for a man is 5 inches to 6 inches. Women basically preferred right around that area. And so here you can see the distribution of women and the fact that they usually prefer right around the averages for men. So one of the things that this tells us is that men, being average, we're not talking about porn stars here, but average males in the range of 5 to 7 inches are preferred by women, which is should be something that most men will find comforting and allay some of the insecurities around this as well. Here's some of the things that I have found. One of the questions I have asked women is, would they rather have a guy who gives great head, or would they rather have a guy who has a bigger dick? 90% of the women I've asked this to and in surveys have essentially said they'd rather have a guy be a good lover, give good head. Big dick or harder dick? Would women want a big dick or a dick that functions better? 98% say harder dick. Good lover or big dick? 100% basically say good lover. One of the reasons I'm going through this is because us as men waste an awful lot of our energies on focusing on things that do not matter. When it comes to penis size, when it comes to sexual function, we want to dispel some of these worries and some of these myths. Now, one of the things that research tells us when we talk about erectile function and sexual function and sexual enjoyment, both for men and women, that it really comes down to the relationship and the connection and the fit. And when I say the fit, I don't just mean the physical fit, penis and vagina. I mean the mental, emotional fit as well. And so a lot of what goes on in the bedroom has nothing really to do with physical parameters and has mostly to do with mental and emotional parameters. And so this is something that should really give some comfort to you men who are worried about this stuff.